Good morning.
Afternoon.
Afternoon. Okay. Well, I was so used to doing it in the morning.
Hi guys. Happy Friday.
What's so happy about Friday?
I don't know.
It's just Friday.
It's Friday.
Happy.
It's
Every
Friday,
day
fun
should
day.
be happy,
Yes, every day should be happy.
right?
Yeah.
Especially birthday. That should always be happy.
Whose birthday is it?
Oh, I don't know.
It's Sarah's birthday today.
It is
Happy
Sarah's
birthday,
birthday.
Sarah. How old are you? 22? If you use Yarrow Pom, that's what we're talking about today. So go run and get your Yarrow Pom because today is the last day that it's on sale, and we are going to deep dive into not only the essential oil, but the body serum, renewal serum, and the,
Yarrow Pom Complex.
which I haven't really done a deep dive into the complex, so that was fun. I learned a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm like, okay, I'm going to add that one to my daily regimen.
And of course the emotional side.
Right.
We're going to switch it up a little bit today. She's going to talk about all of the good stuff and what the supplements used for, the serums used for, and I get to talk about the emotional side.
Right. So which one should we do first?
Oh, let's leave the best for last. What's the best?
Okay.
Just kidding. You start.
So Yarrow Pom Essential Oil came out, was that about 2 years ago, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really cool. If you haven't experienced it, it has like this blue color to it. So it's really fun to play with, but don't worry, it eventually goes translucent. Translucent? Is that the word I'm looking for? So clear, so it doesn't stay blue on your skin, but it's just a lot of fun to put on and scare your family. So Yarrow Pom,
Put it all over your face. You look like a Smurf.
yeah, so Yarrow Pom is not an essential oil. Well, the yarrow is, but it's not a single essential oil. So it has yarrow essential oil and then pomegranate oil in it. And they found that putting those two together really helps create a metabolic support, which helps balance your fat or your blood fat cells. Your levels, your blood fat levels. Gosh, that was a tongue twister. And then your blood pressure. So it's just really good for metabolic support throughout the body. So a lot of people, when it first came out, were using like a couple drops under your tongue to help with weight loss. And a lot of people found after they started using it was also really helpful for hormone balancing. So some women noticed that their cycles were not maybe as long or as intense, and then they started losing belly fat. So usually our belly, our fat around our hips, our thighs, our belly is caused by hormone imbalance. So it's really hard to get rid of, right? When you exercise, you work out, you notice that that's usually the last thing to go is your belly. Mm-hmm. So that might be a hormone imbalance. So Yarrow Pom can help with that. If you want to take it under your tongue every day, you can just rub it on topically. I mean, you can diffuse this one, but it's going to probably leave your diffuser blue. So lots of great uses for this. And then historically, which I thought was really cool, is Achilles used it on his Achilles tendon for aches and pain when it was in pain. So he would massage the yarrow, actually not the pom, but the yarrow essential oil on there. So I thought that was pretty cool.
That is cool.
Yeah. But it's very high antioxidant, higher than C and E, and it's just really good at protecting the brain. It helps with the central nervous system and then helps repair any tissues. And that's why it's so commonly used for skincare, because we're repairing tissues on our face and our body, but it also can help repair tissues internally, if you are avid into CrossFit or some kind of sport and you feel like maybe you've tweaked something or you're really sore, this would be a good one to massage on. So
if I was to use this internally, how would I do it?
You could do just a couple drops under your tongue, or you can put a drop in a
dropper.
glass of water. Don't get that on my white rug.
What if I just did that?
What do you mean?
That's like a half a dropper.
Yeah, just in your mouth.
Well,
a drop. What'd you do, like 9?
9. I'm going to be super skinny
You're
by
gonna
morning.
be so skinny tomorrow. So you can put it in water too and mix it in.
It's got a good taste to it though.
Want to help with that, just internal metabolic support. So then it's also great for scars, for healing wounds, for bleeding, for hemorrhaging. If you have, we know we use helichrysum a lot to stop bleeding, but you can use it with Yarrow Pom. You can use it if you have scars on your body to help with the fading of the scars, or if you have a wound that happens and you want to prevent a scar, you can use it topically. It's also, I've been reading a lot of testimonies on it for eczema, or any kind of dry, cracked skin. Like right now, like my thumb is cracking so bad lately. So I've been doing Yarrow Pom, helichrysum, and rose on my fingers, and it's actually looking really good today. So yesterday it was bleeding. So really good for dry skin right now. And then of course, let's talk about the anti-aging benefits of Yarrow Pom. So it's going to help with saggy skin. It's going to help with that aging skin. You know, when we're 20, we're born with like skin like this, and then we
Nice
get
and
older
tight.
and it's like, oh, you know, gravity takes over. So Yarrow Pom is going to help rebuild the collagen in your skin. It's going to help tighten that sagginess. Like, I really want to work on my eyes, so I am going to be diligent for next month because we're talking about skincare in March. So excited.
I don't want your eyes to be like, that's too much.
Well, no, but I want to get rid of like this
The
part.
fine lines?
No, like the hood thing. So I'm going to start doing it every day. That's my challenge for
Hood?
myself. Yeah.
Is that what they call that?
Okay. So also really good for free radical damage. So if you've been out in the sun, no matter what season it is, this is going to be a good one to put on at night to help your skin repair itself, as well as really good for sunspots. So, which I have one of those on one side. I'm
I have
gonna
a lot of those
I'm
on
gonna do
my
that
head.
too. We're gonna test this stuff out. So Stephanie says she's been using it on her legs and it's been helping. Awesome, good. I'm happy
Great.
to hear that. So, let's see. Also great for PMS. Normalizes blood pressure, cholesterol, and heart tissue protection as well. So that's really good internally. So a lot of powerful pieces to this Yarrow Pom, and that's the essential oil. Okay. So then we have, well, everybody was so excited about how the Yarrow Pom was working on their skin when we first got it, like putting it on and just like how they felt, that doTERRA was like, well, maybe we need something for the body.
Do you remember was it the blue? No, never mind. That's Blue Tansy.
Yeah, that's Blue Tansy. They're both blue. Blue Tansy's blue too. So the body serum, this was created for the body. So not necessarily the face, because it has a few more extra carrier oils in it. So you might find that if you use this on your face, it's going to clog your pores a little bit for not being able to be breathable like the Yarrow Pom oil. But Matt put it on this morning, not realizing that, and he looks very shiny.
I look fabulous.
Fabulous.
I'm
and
shiny.
You look young this morning.
I do?
Yeah, you have no
Thanks, honey.
bags under your eyes, so you're doing good there.
It's not this morning, though. It is almost, 1 o'clock.
Noon, that's true. It's almost 1. But
I'm awake.
I like taking this when I go to the pool. You know how you get out of the pool and you're kind of like, you feel that dry itchiness? This feels amazing on your skin, so I put it on after the pool or just after a hot shower. So let's break this one down. I had to write this notes down on this one. So this has sunflower oil in it, which is a natural moisturizer and softening and soothing to the skin. It has avocado oil, which has the vitamin A and D in it. So it's super important right now during the winter months when we need extra vitamin D for our faces, because we're not getting enough from the sun due to the winter month, right? So it also has grapeseed, which preserves skin health vitality. So this smoothness right here, that's what that's from. Has argan oil, which is an antioxidant, has vitamin E, moisturizes and protects, and it's rich in CoQ10. So all of those things like in that one little oil is really powerful. Coffee seed, which helps protect your skin cells and tones your skin. Yuzu, which is good for acne. So if you struggle with acne on your body, like, you know, like our kiddos, maybe our teens get that back acne or chest acne, this would be a good one to try to rub on there. And then it has Roman chamomile in it, which is very soothing for the skin. It helps with inflammation. And then peppermint, which is anti-inflammatory as well. And then kenanga, which soothes irritated skin. So if you have an irritation, like Stephanie said, but or you know, the cracked skin anywhere, this is going to be
Eczema.
a great one to put, eczema, to put on your body, to help just give you that natural glow. And it's all natural. That's what I love about it. There's no added nasty toxic ingredients in either of these that we're putting on our body, because you know everything you put on your body absorbs in through our skin. Our skin is our largest organ on our body, so everything we put on it is going to go into our organs. So we want to make sure that we're using clean products, right? And we're going to deep dive into that in March with our skincare focus.
It's funny, 2 years ago when this actually came out, I came home and I evidently didn't really listen to the part that you didn't want to put so much on your face. So I came home and I was like, here kids, you get a bottle of this and you get a bottle of this, because they were in that pre-puberty stage. And I was like, put it on your face. That will help with the acne and stuff like that. And a week later we found out, no, we should not put it on our face. It should be your body. So I was like, I made a mistake.
And maybe you can. It just depends on your skin.
I do.
Your skin. Like he does, it doesn't bother him.
Doesn't
if I
bother
put
me.
it on my face, I tend to break out a little bit more. So I keep that renewal serum for my body, and then I use just the essential oil on my face.
I have giant pores though, so.
But yeah, so it depends on your skin type, I guess. So then, really excited about the Yarrow Pom Beauty Complex. So I had no idea what was packed into this little capsule. Like, this little guy is so powerful. It has the Yarrow Pom, both Yarrow and pomegranate oil in it, which are an antioxidant we talked about, but it reduces obesity from high-fat diets. So this could be really good for, like I said, that metabolic support, but wanting to maybe lose some weight. If you have a high-fat diet, this would be good to take. And it also inhibits, and I read this out of the book, so I'm not claiming anything, scientifically has been proven to inhibit the growth of prostate and breast cancer cells. So I don't think I need to elaborate on that. I think you get the drift on that. So it's going to be a protection for both men and women, okay? It has that grapeseed extract, which is great for protecting the skin, but it also has frankincense in it, which we know is really good for the skin, really good for anti-aging. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's good for cellular health. Like, who doesn't love the king of all oils, frankincense, right? So this has that in it. It has celery seed in it, which I don't know if you guys remember this. We covered this when we got back from convention, but celery seed is really good for your gut, for gut health, for inflammation in your gut. So by having the celery seed in here, our gut is really connected to our skin health. Anytime we maybe eat something, like we went out of town this past weekend, we had a cheese platter. I came home, what side is it on? I have this massive zit right here, right? This is from eating cheese. I know what I eat is going to affect the way my skin looks. So by having that celery seed in there, I'm giving my skin and my gut that added protection. Also, that palmarosa, which helps speed the healing process of our skin. So we're healing anything that's going on our face a little bit faster. And it also helps with circulation. We want circulation going through our face. If you've ever had one of those rose quartz rollers, or you dry brush your face, that really helps get the circulation going to help firm, tighten, and exfoliate the skin, okay? So that's going to help that. It has turmeric in it. So, Alyssa, we were talking about our turmeric capsules are out of stock right now. This might be a good alternative until we get those back. That's going to help with healthy cell function and repair and tissue regeneration. So, as we age, right, our skin kind of like loses all that goodness. We want to bring that back. Has Melissa in it, which we know is antiviral, antidepressant, reduces inflammation. Like, Melissa's a powerhouse oil. And then it has melon fruit concentrate, which is anti-inflammatory, reduces blood sugar levels. And it also has the vitamin C in it, which stabilizes your collagen production and breaks down those fatty acids, which, if you were on the Zoom last night, we learned all about fatty acids and how important they are. And then it has zinc in it too, which is really good for your thyroid health, wound healing, immune health, and skin health. So that's like packed full of goodness in this little bitty pill capsule thingy. Really excited about that.
I remember we were talking about this at convention when it first came out. We're like, oh, beauty complex. Okay, I want to learn about this, because we're like, beauty complex. Like, does this make you look good on the outside? But in reality, what it's doing is it's cleaning up everything internally and making you look beautifully internally. Therefore, you show it externally.
Exactly, because the way whatever's going on internally is going to show up externally. Like if you're, your diet's off or you're stressed or you've been out in the sun or whatever, like it's all connected in so many different ways. So I love that. And that's what they're saying about this, is that it is beauty from the inside out. So by healing the inside of your body, you're going to be bringing that out. And I was listening to a call the other day, just like a podcast, I think it was, and they were talking about how when you look good and you feel like you look good, you feel good, you do good. So when we look in the mirror and we're happy with what we see, we feel so much better about ourselves, and then that gives us the confidence to go out and be a better person in the world. So it's just like this chain reaction of that's why it's so important to take care of yourself, so you feel good in here, so you can do good for others.
That's awesome.
So that begins here.
You should do a 30-day beauty complex challenge.
Ooh.
That would be fun.
Oh my gosh, we totally should. And we're doing skincare in March, and it's probably too late for you guys to order that. Oh, I like that. Well,
today's the last day to order it.
No,
that's
just the oils on sale, not the complex.
It's just an idea.
I like that idea. Okay.
So,
emotionally,
so Yarrow Pom is the oil of energetic safety. So it serves as an oil of protection and shielding us from energy that comes into our lives, right? We get a lot of negative influence that comes in our lives, whether it be other people, whether it be world events, or even unseen spiritual forces. And I know Liv, being an empath, she takes a lot of energy, both positive and negative. So this would be a great one to help protect her, like a little bubble around her, and protect you from energy. Negative energy mainly. I mean, you want positive energy in your life. But it has the ability to dispel feelings of darkness that honestly create feelings of fear and worry and anxiety. And we just get all wrapped up in our heads, and it's really someone else's energy that we're feeding off of. Yarrow Pom can also be used to harmonize our chi. So using this as an emotional oil, sometimes our chakras are off and not within a line of each other.
I love it when you say chakra.
Oh, thanks. I love when I say chakra too.
Sorry, go ahead.
So when our chakras are out of alignment, as they are right now, thanks for...
Sorry.
So when they're out of alignment, we want to use Yarrow Pom to realign those chakras so that our chi is, energetically equal.
And our chi is our life force.
Our life force, yes. And especially if you've been attacked by other negative energy and the life force is starting to get drained by them.
Energy vampires.
Yeah, energy vampires. Oh, I hate those. So that's just the yarrow portion of the emotional side. But when you combine it with the pomegranate, and the pomegranate is like adds a whole nother layer to the emotional side of it and just amplifies the emotional properties of the oil. So pomegranate, it's been around for a really, really long time, and it was a sacred plant to many of cultures, symbolizing in beliefs about life, death, and wisdom, gaining wisdom from our ancestors.
Oh, really?
So adding these two oils together and combining them as an emotional oil, I think we can learn from negative ancestral past and put it to the side, and therefore move in a positive direction.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's powerful.
It is powerful.
Emotional oil. Like every empath needs that.
Every empath just
needs... if you take it daily, you're protecting yourself.
You're protecting yourself.
And put some on your face and your body, and you're good to go.
There. That's the emotional side. Did I do good?
I like it. Good job.
Thanks.
Yes, you did.
So what else?
We're just going to do those 3 today because that was a lot. And then next Friday is endocrine, and then we're done. And then we got to figure out what we're going to do next. So I know some of you suggested like protocols, and then I also thought about whatever our theme of the month, we could do stuff on that too. So
well, since you're doing skincare, if they have time to order their beauty complex, you should totally do the challenge.
If anybody wants to do a 30-day challenge, I'll do it with you.
Just wave your hand.
Thumbs up or comment if you want to be a part of that. And then we can do before and afters.
Yeah, that can be fun.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Well, happy Friday. Have a great weekend. And tomorrow is leap year day.
Leap year day.
What do you call that? I don't know. It's 29th, right? So I was reading this morning that it's one extra day that you get this year to do something amazing. Do not waste it. We don't get this extra day very often. What is it, like every
4 years?
4 years. So make it count, okay?
Yep.
And we will see you guys next week.
That one extra day is so awesome because that means all of your holidays next year are on Friday
Thank goodness.
instead of Thursday.
Or Wednesday. Who does Halloween on a Wednesday?
We all do.
Oh.
All right. Happy
Okay.
Friday, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.